Alright, this is Daisu-Kiss. This is an arcade game by Konami, and it's your adventures through high school. You have to pass your exams, but you spend most of your energy on mini-games where you're trying to date your high school love interest and hopefully get them to like you by the end of high school. So we're going to go ahead and start. Let me reset the timer and get it ready to go. And go! Alright, we will play Asaka, the default Player 1 character. I'm going to try for a 1 credit clear. Some of the minigames get very difficult later in the game when rank gets higher, so if we get the ice cream game late, then we're not going to get a 1 credit clear. But we'll do our best. We'll take the traditional speedrunner name, And yeah, you can, any of the high school kids can date any of the other high school kids, so that's pretty progressive for 90s. So we begin our first school year. We can choose who we want to date. We'll choose Masato, the default guy with blue hair. Alright, and then this is the Lost in a Crowd minigame. There's tons and tons of people, and our objective is to find the person we're looking for with the right head and the right body. And it mixes and matches, so just to make it hard, there's going to be a lot of other characters with the wrong body but the right head, or the wrong head but the right body. So we need this kind of purple outfit and a briefcase and holding up his hand like, not like that, like this! We have 2 lives, so we can afford to miss once on this minigame. Alright, the sensible business suit. That's what people wear in high school, don't they? He's over here, by the tree. Yeah, this really is the Where's Waldo minigame. And third and final, he's wearing some sort of yellow outfit with green knee socks. And there he is right by the fountain. Later in the credits, this game gets harder. There's even more people crowding around. But the first minigame tends to be a little bit easier. Excellent! All of these hearts light up. And Masato now has 5 units of heart. You can change your mind about who you're chasing. If you're playing a 2-player game, I guess you could fight over the same person. But we're gonna keep going after the same person. The second minigame is cooking octopus balls. It's octopus combined with dough, and we're gonna have to stir them when they start smoking. If you stir too late, then they'll burn and you'll lose a life. There's actually no penalty for stirring early, so this is one of the easiest minigames. We'll go ahead and jump in. We need to make 6. So we zip around, we head back to the center location after each stir to make it easier to jump where we need to go. The easiest way to a man's heart is through his stomach, at least if you know how to make octopus balls. I also love the sprite work. Check out Asaka there at the bottom left doing her thing. There's a lot of great detail. I'll try to point it out if it happens, but if there's a love triangle scene, you'll actually see people's rooms, and it does a little bit of world building to see what's their vibe. Are they into music? Are they into singing? Do they have potato chips? Alright, we've made our 6 octopus balls successfully. Masato's love is increased by 3 heart units. But it's not all dating. We also have to pass exams. We'll take our English exam. So the deal with this is they give you a prompt up at the top, and then you have to unscramble an English word. And if you speak English and your Japanese is kind of shaky, then it's easier just to focus on unscrambling. Sand. Sleep. The hardest ones are when it could be one of 2 words, like melon or lemon. There you actually do want to look at the clue. They start as short words, but later there'll be longer ones like Saturday and socks. There's even one typo in the game where when it asks you for a plant like mint, the answer is harb instead of herb. 5 love units acquired. With that, we reach summer vacation. Alright, we continue our pursuit of Masato. Oh, here we go. It's the 3-legged race, but it's a love triangle! Now this guy is trying to date us, and we're like, no! Masato's my true love! In the background, we've got a magazine called Song, and a magazine called Teen, because we're a typical teenager. Alright, the explanation is you have to hit right and left, the right prompt, to do the 3-legged race. And you start going faster and faster and faster, and if you ever hit the button too early or too late, then you fall over, and you have to build up a head of steam again. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Alright, we just have to not be third. Look at that! Not only did we not lose, we came in first. Alright, and now you know what it's time for. A Cosmo Magazine compatibility quiz! Yeah, this is the bonus game Vacation Chart. You can't fail this. It's just a series of questions about what you like. And we're just going to answer them in such a way that it takes us to our boy Masato. There are things like, do you like the mountains or the ocean better? And if you give the same answers, you get to meet your high school sweetheart. Look at those twinkles of love. He's so dreamy. Alright, we've made it to the 2nd semester. The difficulty of the minigames is going to ramp up now. So, we're going to keep pursuing. And we've got another love triangle! I love those twinkles in her eye. Alright, mash the button. Mash as you've never mashed before! That poor guy. His hopes were dashed. And now here we are in health class, where we're going to have to pass a quiz. I'm going to be focused on reading out these questions, because my Japanese is not great. It's just good enough to get through this with the help of a cheat sheet. We did it! We passed the health quiz! Success! Alright, 5 more love units from Masato. Alright, now... this... oh man! Koichi is really going after us. That flashing kiss sign means that if you pick that person, you play the kissing minigame. The kissing minigame is really hard late in the game, so we made a point of not doing that. Sorry, Koichi. Alright, and now we're playing the Bop the Creeper minigame. Here we are downtown where there's a bunch of drunks and weirdos converging on our position from all directions. And we need to knock them away to protect our special someone. So there's going to be a total of 70 people. Fortunately, there's no penalty for bopping the wrong place or bopping too many times. So we're just going to mash the button, move around, hit these people as they come on the screen. $34 to go. They do start speeding up right at the end. We have successfully bopped the creeper. And we get 5 hearts. Now for our second test. It's math, baby! Everybody loves math. This is not really what I would call high school math. It's more like basic addition. But that's okay. I'm fine with having an easy minigame. Look at that sprite. Look at that character at the bottom left. She's thinking it over. Alright. Success! We have successfully mathed. Masato is impressed by our mathing skills. And now it's winter break. Alright, we're pretty far through the game. The ice cream minigame hasn't shown up yet, which may mean that the 1 credit clear is in jeopardy. Oh, it's ice cream! Can. No! It's just too much down and up mashing to keep up with it. Alright, we'll continue. It's no longer a 1 credit clear. Oh, and Masato was unimpressed by our ability to eat ice cream irresponsibly. But we do get to take another compatibility quiz. I love how the directions go all higgledy-piggledy in this game. This is our, check out that snowman at the top right. He's mad. This is our New Year's Eve date opportunity. So Masato's got his traditional New Year's Eve outfit. He says, "Nice, dane." Alright, 3rd semester. We're going to stick with our guns, still going after Masato. Yeah, the ice cream minigame is the bane of my existence. It's so easy if it comes up first, but if it comes up after the 3rd... Oh-ho! The dance instructor throws her hat into the ring. Alright, the explanation is there's going to be a dance that's going to be pushing the lever and hitting the button, and basically it's a little memory game. If they go left, left, right, right, button, then you also have to go left, left, right, right, button. Alright, and because we continued, it's going to be on the easy side. Left, right, right, left, up, button. This game does have some hot jams. The dance moves you do are even coordinated to which lever you're pushing. So we've got the down, head shake, and the strike a pose for the button. Up, up, right, right, up, right. Up, right, right, up, right, button! Your dance was acceptable! Some serious hip-shaking action happening. Alright. We didn't impress him with our ice cream eating, but we have impressed him with our dancing. Oh man! Koichi! Koichi, can you not take a hint? Alright, now this minigame is basically a game of Breakout, where you have to beat up this bad guy and his henchman before your heart bounces off the bottom of the screen. And the secret is to line up your left arm with that little bit of grass. That'll make it bounce around a lot on a good trajectory. Ideally, you want it to be bouncing off the top of the screen and hitting the bad guy. The fewer times you have to return the serve, the better. And it speeds up. Whoa, we missed it! It's okay, we need to hit him 3 more times. 1. 2. And 3. Whew. Yeah, sometimes this game is not as kind as other times. That was a hard round of Breakout. Luckily you get those extra lives. Alright, we will take an English quiz. That's more entertaining than watching math happen. We don't need an explanation for English quiz. Silk, that word totally came up earlier, I think. Bath. We're good at words. Right, rental. Video rental is a dated reference. Alright, we successfully passed our English quiz. And we get 5 more love units with Masato. And with that, we reach graduation. So it's not a 1 credit clear, but we have successfully made it to the end of the game. And our character and Koichi are both going to pick who we want to meet after graduation. And of course, it's going to be our boy, Masato. Koichi ended up going with Sae. And now the cherry blossoms fall, symbolizing something symbolic. And he says that he's liked you for a long time. He feels like he can take on the world when we're with him. Whatever's ahead of us, he wants to protect us. Because he loves us. And the camera pans up, and the cherry blossoms continue to fall. We've successfully completed high school and found love. But yeah, so this is Daisu-Kiss. It is 1cc'able. It definitely requires being able to stumble through some amount of reading Japanese. It also depends on which minigames come early and which minigames come late. It has a speedrun track. And it's also possible to play for score, although it mostly depends on which games you get assigned in which order. Yeah, this is not your typical arcade game, but I got a kick out of it. It's a collection of minigames with a really strong theme. Sorry it wasn't a 1 credit clear, but this one was always going to be a coin toss to see whether we got ice cream late in the game. The end. At the very end, we'll see our score and how we did on the heart-o-meter. We got a total of 130 hearts. Alright, so that was Daisu-Kiss. That's going to be it for me. Thank you very much for watching. Next up is The Speed Rumbler by Aquas.